Alhamdulillah, today is going to be the most important event, as it's the first time that a Muslim group has reached out to Ushuaia. It's true, you might feel shy. It's a different country, different culture, different language. That's the jihad. That's exactly the jihad which Hazrat Masih asked us to do. At the time of Holy Prophet Muhammad, the jihad was to go to the battles with your blood, give the sacrifice. Now it's a sacrifice of your ego. Jump into the cold water.
Argentina, a land where society, culture and politics are deeply imbued with religion. Behind the beautiful facade of its glorious culture, the ever-deepening cracks in its social fabric are becoming more and more visible as Argentina faces a worsening economic crisis.
Inflation and the handling of the pandemic are fueling anger among Argentines.
Where supporters of the right-wing outsider Javier Milei have been celebrating his victory in the presidential election.
Argentinians have turned out in their thousands demanding state aid to help cope with the country's surging cost of living.
Yet, throughout such turbulent times, a small community has been busily preparing. In the heart of the city, a new community is rising. A community of young, ambitious and determined individuals, united by their faith and their desire to make a difference. They are the young Ahmadi Muslims of Argentina, and this is their story.
Desde el momento de la fundación de nuestra comunidad hasta los días de hoy, vemos cómo el mundo tiene una percepción de que Dios pertenece al pasado y ya no está con nosotros, aunque siga profesando la fe. Y eso es algo que Ahmadiyya vino por llamamiento de Dios a hacer un clic, a hacer un llamado a la gente y decirle que Dios está acá presente.
Former Catholic Christians, Farouk and his wife Amina, recently accepted the message of Islam after yearning to develop a relationship with a living God.
Básicamente creo que el mundo necesita a Dios. No solo Argentina, todas las personas, todos necesitan a Dios. Y acá particularmente en Argentina, cualquier persona te va a decir que cree en algo, o de alguna forma está aferrado o amarrado a algún santo o alguien en que creer.
But it's not just about building a physical space, it's about building a sense of belonging and a sense of purpose. It's about showing the world that young Muslims are not just a minority, but a vital and important part of society. Meet Sofia. Like many young Argentinians, she has struggled to find fulfillment in her life.
Se acabaron los robustos y hasta yo quedaba gusto 4 kilos bajar.
Born and raised in a rough neighbourhood, Sofia was surrounded by violence and poverty from a young age. Despite her challenging circumstances, she is determined to make a better life for herself.
We have a lot of social issues, like, I don't know, my father left my home when I was 7, so that was a challenge for sure. And that's sadly something really usual here, like families are broken. The society is lacking of values, of fundamental values.
Having been established in the country only a few years ago, this young group of Muslims have been solidifying their presence in the fabric of Argentina by presenting the true face of Islam, not previously seen in the country. They are led by a young and inexperienced Pakistani imam, Marwan Gill.
Dale, ahora te mando los hermanos. Segunda categoría.
So we're going to play football and afterwards have Argentinian barbecue, asado, with my friends. In the beginning the idea was, as I arrived and didn't have any friends or social contacts, and I think Argentina worldwide is known more for football, for Maradona, Messi, and as I already, from before, I had the passion for football, so it was the easiest way to make friendships, social contacts, and in this sense also build up the network for Jamaat, for the context, but in general as well with the society.
During his short time in the country, Marwan has made strong connections and close friends.
In Argentina, always make friends playing football.
En Argentina nací, tierra de Diego y Leonel, de los pibes de Malvinas que jamás olvidaré.
Community being a pillar of Argentinian society, forming these relationships has greatly helped Marwan in introducing aspects of Islam without formality and through the lens of friendship. His integration with the locals has meant gaining first-hand knowledge of some of the issues surrounding religion in Argentina.
So for me, the first door to get into the society, also to know more about the Argentinian society, obviously to preach out the message of Islam, you need to know what's the need of the society, what are their requirements, what are they looking for. So for me, the best moment was to football. That was the moment where I made friendships, where I could learn more about their society, mentality, also our language. That was the moment where I could practice what I've learned, and also encouraged me to learn or pick up faster on my language.
The disenchantment with religion has become an interesting conundrum as Argentinians move away from organized religion.
Y presidente de la comunidad musulmana Ahmadiyya en Argentina. Marwan, Jorge Rial lo saluda. ¿Cómo está?
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Jorge? Sí.
The Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Buenos Aires is a dynamic group that is making a positive impact in the city. And now they have their sights set on a new challenge: to deliver the message to the southernmost city in the world, Ushuaia. One for which they will be needing reinforcements. A team of young Ahmadi Muslims from the UK. However, all does not go to plan.
Tell me what's happened. They've lost their bags?
Yeah, so it's a small twist to the story. None of their bag has arrived yet. So obviously now the stressing part is that that's going on.
With the UK team's luggage in limbo, an experience Marwan is all too familiar with.
Stressful part is that in the luggage had all the preparations for the trip which we needed for tomorrow. They had the certificates, the gifts, books which you have to hand over to the different authorities we're going to meet tomorrow. So now the what we have to resolve is hopefully we get the stuff on time.
As the UK team finally makes their way out, the news of the lost luggage quickly becomes a topic of bonding.
We had a delayed flight. Somehow our baggage did not arrive on the Madrid flight.
But because of the storm yesterday, there was some traffic basically. Yeah, then when we did the connection in Madrid, they forgot to put our baggage on. It's a common thing.
All it did was it diverted our attention towards doing more zikr ilahi.
With the group all present, Marwan leads them out of the airport, taking them to their accommodations for the short trip. Despite its location in South America, Buenos Aires has a distinctly European feel and is often referred to as the Paris of South America due to its striking resemblance to European cities. The city's architecture, culture, and overall aesthetic are heavily influenced by European styles, particularly those of Spain and Italy. This is evident in the city's wide boulevards, ornate buildings, and charming outdoor cafes.
It's amazing. We've got loads of space. We've got a place for a barbecue. It's looking good.
Yeah. How was the drive here?
It was really nice speaking to Brother Farouk, who's teaching me a bit of Spanish. I've written down a lot of things. Amor por todos means love for all. I hope that's right. Someone check me. But yeah, it was really nice. It was very green near the airport because it's on the outskirts. As we've come to the city centre, it's less green, more buildings. Not since secured his room.
I haven't.
He got his double bed.
I haven't.
Right, stuff straight
I just
down.
moved it so everyone could put their stuff in.
You were helping out.
The first stop upon their arrival is the mall.
So, as you may have heard, our luggage hasn't arrived. So we have been told by Iberia that we need to get the things that we're missing. So Marwan Saab has suggested we come to this shopping mall to find the things that we need.
As if I do this to your tripod, it's going to fall off. It's going to fall off. Did it fall? Did it fall or not? I've got Spider-Man instincts.
The team settles in for the night, hoping that tomorrow will bring with it their missing luggage. Come morning, the luggage has still not arrived.
What's my line? Leave it on the phone to someone?
So basically they want to collect baggage and it hasn't arrived.
No way.
So we just found out that it actually never left London. The issue is that we've got gifts in there for our Jamaat members here and for the dignitaries that we make meeting. So those are special gifts from Qadam al-Amdi.
With their gifts for dignitaries and guests lost in limbo, Marwan sets the visitors an urgent challenge.
So for now, we need to quickly split up some teams to get some urgent stuff done. We need to buy gift bags for the guests. So we need one group for the gift bags. The second group, we need to exchange some money. So we'll need a second group, and third, and we need some people to prepare the gifts, the certificates and some souvenirs.
Heading out onto the streets of Buenos Aires, the first team has their mission. Of course, they are not left completely to their own devices.
Where we go? Just over there.
Once in the store, the first team must now decide which frames to buy, as well as procure the gift bags.
Sister Edith, how many did Marwan Rabi Saab say we need to buy? 10. Yeah, okay. Fine.
Okay, so I saw the one Marwan Saab got, it was this one. There were gifts that we needed today for our meetings. So they haven't arrived. We're here in this shop buying frames for certificates that we need to give to the dignitaries and also gift bags.
Cheaper price.
How much?
Picking the frames was the easy part. The team leaves unsure of their gift bag selection. Debating over the frames and learning the prices, they eventually leave happy with their selection. With these small tasks complete, Marwan leads the team as they head out to San Martin Palace for their first engagement in Buenos Aires. Argentina is a culturally diverse country where people of different religions coexist peacefully. The Constitution guarantees freedom of religion, and it is widely respected. The government promotes tolerance and diversity through education and cultural programs. Interfaith dialogues and community events are common and bring people together to celebrate their diversity. And this is where the young Muslims are heading to now. They have been invited by the government of Argentina to host an interfaith event where they will be joined by young people from different religions.
So we are about to go into the Royal Palace of the Ministry, Foreign Ministry, inshallah. So we're going to have an interfaith event here. There's 5 communities that are coming together. So 3 Christian communities, 1 Jewish community, and us as Muslims. And the purpose of this is to promote interfaith harmony, interfaith peace, interfaith dialogue.
The key spokesman at the event is the Secretary of Worship of Argentina. A historic moment for the small community. Marwan asks the National Secretary of Worship to share some of his thoughts regarding the event.
¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos a todas, a todos.
Bueno, un gusto recibirlos aquí, a los jóvenes que vienen de Gran Bretaña, la comunidad judía, la iglesia mormona, católica,
y por supuesto a Marwan, que ha sido nuestro nexo en el Palacio San Martín, una jornada por la paz de jóvenes, realmente algo, bueno, que siempre emociona y que hace que tengamos fe y esperanza permanente en que el mundo esté un poco mejor. Y me parece que esto es un buen encuentro y les deseo una buena jornada.
Back in the hall, the communities are beginning their discussions on how to spread peace and harmony and the moral values that come with religion. The UK team aren't the only ones left with a long-lasting impression. The Deputy Ambassador from the British Embassy in Buenos Aires is also among the participants.
Yeah, I've had the privilege and the honour to participate in an interfaith dialogue hosted by the Argentine Ministry of Foreign Affairs alongside the delegation that's visited from the Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association from the UK. We've had a mix of religious representatives. Argentina has a broad religious mix. It's a multi-faith, multicultural society, a bit like the UK's, and it's been fascinating and an honour, as I said, to listen in on the dialogue.
With the formal part of the programme over, the guests socialise.
So you're taking some pictures for your Instagram, I was kind of assuming.
Yeah, it's very Instagrammable. It's really nice. You know, they literally had red carpet out. It's such a historic building and such a significance to the country. Like to be able to even spend this long here is just a complete honor, and you know, it's really moving to just see how impactful Ahmadiyya has been in this country.
And you're saying that Jamaat is only, what, 20 people here?
Yeah.
So it's just amazing, right?
Exactly. To have an audience for a religion that's got 20 founding members so far in this country, of course, is just incredible. And Marwan Saab and the team with him and his family have just been incredible to just sow the seed, and we're lucky enough to start seeing it grow.
Nice to meet you.
Cuando la trompeta suene en aquel día final y que la alba eterna rompa en claridad.
It's the next day, and the teams, along with local community members, are preparing to travel to Ushuaia.
I am excited because it's my first time traveling by plane. So I think it's a new experience for me.
I'm feeling really anxious, but I'm happy to share this moment with the Jamaat.
As the team packs up the last few materials they need, Marwan addresses the group, reminding them to pray as they travel and the significance of the trip.
So from now on, the main journey starting. So please, throughout the journey towards airport and from there always until we reach Ushuaia, keep on istighfar, Durud Sharif, and a lot of zikr ilahi. So everything goes well. I think first time a Muslim delegation is landing on Ushuaia. If we can abstain from chit chat, we should do it. Okay, तो ज़रूरी बात है वो करें, बाकी zikr ilahi पे जोर दें.
La verdad yo estoy muy feliz de ser parte de esta oportunidad de la comunidad de hacer este primer viaje a Tierra del Fuego. Esto histórico para la comunidad, ser feliz de poder ser instrumento de Alá para llevar el mensaje a los demás ciudadanos.
I feel like we're actually starting this trip now. I think that everything prior, although it was really special and it was exciting and we got a lot done, I think now it truly starts.
Your attention please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Aerolíneas Argentinas, society member, this is a flight year 1890 to Malvinas Argentinas International Airport in the city of Ushuaia.
El alba el ruiseñor canta como el corazón. En el alba el ruiseñor canta como el corazón.
Known as the city at the end of the world, and perched between Marshall Mountains, the Bay, and the Beagle Channel, Ushuaia is the southernmost city on Earth. Founded by British missionaries in the 1870s, Ushuaia is not connected to mainland Argentina and was once home to the Yagan nomadic tribe. Stunningly scenic, Ushuaia also has glaciers, including the Marshall Glacier, with the Parque Nacional Tierra del Fuego located in the city, along with a vast mountain range, lakes and rivers.
So guys, you are very welcome here to Yagan Hostel in Ushuaia as well. I know that you are going to do some activities, so you can go out and come in whenever you want. Ushuaia is a very safe city. You are in the middle of downtown here. 1 block down is the downtown. It's called San Martin Street. So whatever you want to go out and come back, it's okay.
Free of their baggage, the team head out to eat and recharge before getting to work.
So alhamdulillah, today is going to be the most important event or the most busy day. So let's start straight after the coffee with the leafletting. So I think Usman sir is going to go to the details.
So Shahrukh sir, teammate, you and your team, you're on the high street and all the way to the bus station.
With that, the team is divided into two to begin distributing the literature. For the members, trying to connect with locals while not knowing the language proves to be a challenge.
Muchas gracias.
What does the sign say?
I'm a Muslim, ask me anything. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
You have to check after that.
Fact check.
But I think that's what it says.
Let's ask Domingo. Domingo.
Sí.
What does it say on the sign?
I'm a Muslim, ask me anything, right?
Sí.
What does it say?
Sí.
I'm a Muslim.
Sí.
Yes.
Soy musulmán. ¿Tiene alguna pregunta?
Yes.
Sí.
So, but we have to check this afterwards.
Musulmanes por la paz. Musulmanes por la paz. Musulmanes por la paz.
Exactly, perfect.
Amor para todos.
Yeah.
Odio para nadie.
Perfect. So good.
ठीक है?
Yeah, ठीक है.
So, what did that man just say? He was not too interested in Islam or in any religion, but I told him that he is welcome in the Casa de la Mujer today at afternoon for participate of our talking.
Oh, واحد أربعة ثلاثة خمسة.
We are here. Musulmanes.
Yes, I know. For that reason, I asked you.
We're trying to.
What kind you are from?
We're trying to educate the public here in Argentina. We have a mission house in Buenos Aires.
Okay.
And a small community.
شكرا. السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام.
¿Cómo se saluda en...?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum se dice hasta luego.
Significa la paz sea contigo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Arabic is said to be easy on the tongue.
Islam means peace.
In Arabic.
In Arabic.
Yet for some, mastering it requires repeated practice.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ahí está. Comandante. Assalamu alaikum.
This white hat, right?
Escribo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Peace be upon you.
Sí, ponele ahí. Escribe. Escribe a mi hermano cristiano.
Amor para todos, odie para nadie.
Listo. Gracias. Sabemos.
So good. Yeah? You getting that? Slowly. We need more leaflets.
Spending the morning distributing leaflets, the team reunite for the first event of the packed schedule, a memorial service with some of the veterans attending.
On April the 2nd, 1982, Argentine forces invaded the Falkland Islands.
and claimed it as their own.
After several days of rising tension in our relations with Argentina, that country's armed forces attacked the Falkland Islands yesterday and established military control of the islands.
Located east of South America's southern Patagonian coast, the Falkland Islands have had French, British, Spanish and Argentine settlements, with Britain reasserting its rule in 1833. However, Argentina has maintained its claim to the islands. The territory's sovereignty status is part of an ongoing dispute between Argentina and the United Kingdom.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you.
Due to the simmering tensions between Argentina and the UK over the Falkland Islands, Marwan advises the UK team to refrain from speaking in English as the veterans arrive.
Yeah, one of the veterans came and asked me, give me a bunch of leaflets. And जो है veteran था वो आया, उसने हमें से leaflets लिए और उसने कहा कि मैं बांटूंगा तुम्हारे साथ. एक साइड पे वो खड़ा हो गया, एक साइड पे मैं खड़ा हो गया. और जो बस से जो टूरिस्ट आए थे उनको हैंड आउट करने लग गया और साथ ये भी कह रहा था मुसलमाने por la paz और ऐसे लीफलेट्स दिखा रहा था और मैं कह रहा था al-Messiah prometido ha llegado. The Messiah has arrived, the Christ Messiah. Mohammed Messiah prometido.
स्पेनिश तो बहुत अच्छा हो गया.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कुछ अल्फाज आते हैं मुझे भी
कैसे कहाँ से सीखा आपने?
मैंने बस साथ गूगल ट्रांसलेट है.
नहीं गूगल ट्रांसलेट तो हो ही नहीं सकता. आपका प्रोनाउंसिएशन तो बहुत अच्छा था. लफ्ज़ मुझे तो बहुत लगता है ओरिजिनल नेटिव.
वो नेटिव के साथ रह के सीख जाता है इंसान. इसलिए कि अनस साथ था और डोमिंगो साथ था तो उसका लहजा सुन के समझ के थोड़ा बहुत आ गया और थोड़ा मिक्स मैच भी कर लेते हैं इंसान फ्रेंच के साथ. Real Pablo Escobar.
Guarda con esta.
Big man.
Un gran hombre.
ये बता रहा है हमें ये बहुत बड़ा Pablo Escobar से भी बड़ा बंदा है. हाँ. चेक करो जरा.
¿Qué les pasó?
People have been really receptive. I've been trying my Spanish. I've been saying love for all, hatred for none in Spanish. We've been holding banners, we've been leafleting, and the reception's been great. We've had mixed receptions, but overwhelmingly positive, I would say. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Y saludamos el otro siempre con palabras Assalamu alaikum, que significa la paz sea con ustedes. Y nosotros incluso como grupo, por eso también vinimos acá con el mensaje Musulmanes por la Paz, sino que incluso el Islam enseña que las personas que luchan o defienden a la patria son también mártires. Muchas gracias.
One of the first events held by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Ushuaia, the local press has come to observe and interview the team.
Ushuaia, el lugar más austral del mundo, el fin del mundo.
We've started spreading the message of Islam and we'll continue that throughout today and inshallah give out all the 10,000 leaflets that we brought with us today.
Successfully wrapping up the first of their events in Ushuaia, the team race over to the church, having been invited as guests to a special event. Leading the group into the church, Marwan and the team are given front row seats as guests of honour. A historic gesture by this church, as no other Muslim group has been invited before now. Argentina is home to a large Roman Catholic denomination. The country also boasts of being the birthplace of the current Pope, Pope Francis, who was elected as head of the Catholic Church in 2013. It is believed that the society, culture and politics of Argentina are deeply imbued with Roman Catholicism. Easy to identify by their red hoodies, the team listen attentively as the ceremony begins.
Buenas tardes a todos.
es volver a rezar insistentemente y fuertemente por la paz. El mundo está llorando porque desgraciadamente anoche comenzó la guerra en Ucrania y queremos rezar por la paz, y por eso agradezco enormemente. Me emociona ver aquí a líderes religiosos que nos acompañan de distintos credos, de manera que se conviertan para nosotros.
Once the ceremonial rites have been performed, the bishop invites Marwan to speak to the gathering about peace in Islam.
Y ese es, creo que, un lindo ejemplo de Fratelli Tutti, que somos todos hermanos. Y como Monseñor explicó, su oración empieza con nuestro Padre, el Corán empieza con Allah, que es Señor, es Dios de toda la humanidad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Members of the church congregation and the Muslim travellers alike are deeply moved by the beautiful recitation.
Y el Señor a veces se nos revela de alguna forma. En el día de hoy, cuando los vi entrar, primero en un primer momento, como los vi a todos con los buzos, pensé que eran estudiantes. Más allá de lo que pasa allá lejos, que son hermanos nuestros, nos traían la paz.
El lema de nuestra comunidad es amor para todos, odio para nadie. Creo que lo importante siempre es, a diferencia de los hermanos, que son todos musulmanes de cuna, yo vengo de esta iglesia cristiana, de la iglesia del catolicismo, donde estuve muchos años. Para mí fue interesante escuchar que hace años que no escuchaba misa, como se le dice, y inevitablemente no podía dejar de comparar de mi nueva elección, ¿no? de ser un musulmán converso, y darme cuenta que Alá, Dios, es lo mismo para todos.
Waiting to head back to their accommodations and famished from a day full of events and activities, the group are surprised when a church member brings them some fresh local cuisine.
Empanada. Empanada. Esto es bien criollo, bien argentino. Coman.
Common? What's inside?
Sí.
No pork?
Yes.
No pork.
No, es carne vacuna. Carne de vaca. Carne. No.
Chef. Cheese.
No, vaca. Mu.
Cow.
Beef. Esto es una comida típica argentina. Tiene carne molida, cebolla de verdeo, huevo. Se cocina y después se pone en estas tapas de harina y se frita o se mete al horno. Es una comida muy argentina.
Thank you.
Cualquier cosita, estoy acá si quieres.
Gracias, hermano.
एक जरियुल्लाह ने लहराया अलम इस्लाम का बज रहा है हर तरफ डंका अब उसके नाम का.
Assalamualaikum. I'm on a mission today to get through this. This is our second last box. I'm going to make sure that every single... We have less Spanish speakers with us today, but, amor para todos, odio para nadie. That's what I'm going to be saying to everyone, inshallah.
It's the second day of their visit to Ushuaia, and the team are getting ready for their busy day ahead.
Here we are in the Ushuaia town centre. So this is a art gallery originally. We've been very fortunate enough to secure this for a few hours today to essentially have a Quran and Islamic book exhibition. And also on the other side we have a couple of our guys writing names in Arabic.
मर्दे फारस और अहियाए शरीयत जिंदाबाद.
As guests begin to trickle in, the exhibition team introduces them to the Holy Quran and various Jamaat literature, as well as Arabic calligraphy.
When you do this, it becomes cool.
At the hijab station, Sister Sophia helps some of the female guests try on the veil and experience it for themselves.
There are no any knowledge here about our religion, so I think this is a good experience for share it and people get more interested. There were many other people that asked me to make an introduction of those books. I made it and I was explaining another Islamic concept for answer them questions.
Meanwhile, with the exhibition underway, the team has once again been divided into two, with the remaining members distributing leaflets on the streets of downtown Ushuaia.
Yeah, so I've been on the street here, and then cars have seen that I'm giving things out, or they've seen signs, and they're like, over here, come over here, and then we come and give it to them. I've had people say to me, Amor La Paz, and I think that means I love peace, so it's been nice. And our friend over there has been trying to
get the vibe going.
Let me just grab these people. Hola. Exhibición del nombre en Arabia es Gavi.
Sophia, how's it been going today?
It's been great, alhamdulillah. Around 80 people has came here today so far, so it's been great.
Did you expect this success?
No. Actually, we've been told that, look, Ushuaia is a city with too less people, like, don't expect the places to be full of people when you talk, but alhamdulillah, the experience so far has been great.
Oh, Baba.
How long has it been since you spoke to your family?
I try to get it in here and there, but they know that we're busy getting all the leafleting done. Didn't know you were filming.
Wholeheartedly committed to their duties, Fahim and Tahir use their limited Spanish to communicate with passers-by.
I love the confidence of Tahir, right?
He is this guy, champion out here.
He even makes that Spanish word, but he says it so confident, you think maybe it's the real word.
Yeah, it's all about confidence.
As the rush begins to slow down, the team writing names in Arabic explain how Arabic calligraphy has opened avenues of discussion with their guests.
Oh, perfect, that's it. Thank you.
I think this is really good because what it allows us to do is, one thing is explain how Arabic works, but at the same time introduce Islam so people then get interested and they ask you about Arabic writing, why is it from right to left, and then that allows us to explain, for example, instead of just explaining their name, I've explained to them Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, how that works, alphabets and that Assalamu alaikum, and how Alif Lam Sin Lam, and what it means. So in a subtle way, you're doing calligraphy, you're writing their names, but you're also trying to get the message across. And some of them then in return ask, why are you doing this? And then it allows us to explain, what are we doing here?
Ahmadiyat zindabad, Ahmadiyat zindabad, Ahmadiyat zindabad, Ahmadiyat zindabad.
मुस्लिम ने फरमाया एक शेर में हर तरफ आवाज़ देना है हमारा काम आज जिसकी फितरत देख के आएगा वो अंजाम पर हमारा काम इतना ही है पूरी कोशिश करेंगे बाकी दुआ करनी है तो दुआ पे जोर देना है मौजों के अलावा नफल भी पढ़ते रहना, मुझे तबलीग करने जा रहे हो तो बड़े ज़रूरी हैं और जिक्र इलाही भी करते रहना, ठीक है? चलो
हर तरफ आवाज देना है हमारा काम आज, जिसकी फितरत नेक है वो आएगा अंजाम का.
Leafleting and connecting with locals, Marwan and the team have been extremely busy in the run-up to the final major event of their visit to Ushuaia, the Interfaith Symposium.
Yes, Sonicum, we're here at the Akara Hotel because Marwan Saab has actually organized an event here. It's an interfaith event, and honestly, I'm sure you'll see the views of this place, and we're just humbled by how we're afforded this opportunity to be here. I think Jamaat 20 has been afforded this luxury of being able to see these views, to have this dialogue, to have these opportunities to have, and spread this message and literally take it to the corner of the earth. Like you can see behind me, it is literally the corner of the earth.
Es la tradición del Islam comenzar las reuniones espirituales con una recitación del Sagrado Corán. Ahora vamos a ver un video sobre nuestra comunidad para que la puedan
As Sister Sophia introduces the next item on the agenda, the accompanying video fails to play. Thinking quickly, Marwan steps in, addressing the attendees and buying some time for the team to troubleshoot why the video isn't playing properly.
On the agenda, there was a documentary that we were supposed to play. But just during the event, something happened. The documentary was just not working. The projector that they were using was just not switching on. And I was sitting next to Marwan Saab. Okay, Marwan Saab, we just, if it's not working, it's been 5 minutes. Let's just continue with the session. And then we'll see if it comes back on, if it's fine, then we can play it. If not, then, Allah knows best why this has happened. So then we invited all the guests, the speakers came, they spoke, they delivered their message, and suddenly we heard a message that the documentary can be played. Everything is fine.
Once again, the team attempt to play the video. This time, the video plays. The team breathe a sigh of relief as the images show up on screen.
The effect that we had, and I've watched this documentary maybe 200 times, in English, in Arabic, in French, in Urdu, but the effect that it had on all of us and those who were sitting in the room was just completely different. I was emotional, and it was because I think Allah Ta'ala wanted that documentary should be played right at the end, where everyone could see Hazrat Masih Maud and the documentary introduced Hazur Akhtar Sayyid Aziz, who the Khalifa is, and what is the message of the Khalifa, and what the Jamaat does. And I think that was so powerful that it had to be that way.
La televisión musulmana Ahmadiyya, MTA, que trasciende las fronteras geográficas y no requiere suscripciones.
With the programme coming to an end, the team distributes gifts to dignitaries in attendance. As guests interact with the community members, some share what brought them to the event.
The experience was marvelous. I wasn't expecting something of that spiritual level. I believe it is so important to feel the love of that supreme being you call God and share it to everybody. That we all together have to work for the peace, and that your community is, I think, it's very nice community. You have a very nice message
to all of us that the peace is always possible, and we have to make it all together. Thank you very, very much. And God bless you, or Allah bless you. It's the same. The Ser Supremo you tell. For me, that is nice, yes.
Wait, enough. Come on, just come sit down now. You've done enough. Enough of it. One more. Salim, pick it up now.
परचमे सब्र ईमा उठा कर बहम लैस हो कर दलायल से याराने गम परचमे सब्र ईमा उठा कर बहम लैस हो कर दलायल से याराने गम.
We have reached the final, almost the final session of our trip. So I think I just wanted to thank you guys for this really one intensive week, but I think we all enjoyed it with all the twists, with all the stressful parts. But I think, alhamdulillah, we managed it, and I think it's going to definitely be a historic journey. So I think now as well, you have witnessed firsthand the blessings of doing tabligh, the blessings of starting a mission with the prayers of Khalifatul Masih. So I think also for you guys now, it's to show to Khudams that everything is possible. When Jesus says that within few days we could literally change and reform our whole society, it's possible, but it's just sometimes we don't want to come out of our comfort zone in terms of prayers, in terms of struggle, in terms of doing the effort. And now I think for you it's very important to go back and show that if we could do it at the end of the world, we can do it anywhere else.
ये सिलसिला इंशाअल्लाह ताला चलेगा, खुलेगा और बढ़ेगा, और बढ़ रहा है अल्लाह ताला के फजल से। और दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं अब जो हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के आशिक़ सादिक़ के इस सिलसिले को बढ़ने से रोक सके।
आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों, देखो रुकने न पाए कदम दोस्तों, आगे बढ़ते रहो दम बदम दोस्तों.